What is up, YouTube? Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. I don't even have a Bible verse uh, written out. Oh, okay, alright. Proverbs 24:30. I went by the field of the slothful. I'm gonna reread that. Proverbs 24:30. I went by the field of the slothful, and by the vineyard of the man void of understanding. I feel like I didn't write that one correctly. Let's read another one. Speak not, okay, Proverbs 23:9. Speak not in the ears of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of thy words. Proverbs 23:12. Apply thine heart unto instruction, and thine ears to the words of knowledge. Proverbs talks a lot about knowledge and increasing understanding. And it's very important that anyone seeks knowledge. Makes you think about the quote, "You're either growing or you're dying," and you're either growing or you're dying in multiple areas of your life. And I've talked about these four pillars before, and it's or the four growths, and it's financial, financial, physical, mental, and spiritual. But I should have put spiritual first because God becomes everything, comes before everything else in life, right? Because He helps you, He guides you through everything. Um, Proverbs talks a lot about instruction, and excuse the screaming, he's completely fine. Um, um, it talks a lot about instruction, and that is something that I've been seeking recently, is just knowledge and wisdom, because I just love increasing my wisdom, because that's something that I feel like I've liked the most in my life was wisdom. And I catch myself listening more than actually speaking because I want to understand people and what they say. Um, and to be honest with you, I feel like I have not mastered or have the self worth and the knowing of something specifically to be able to speak it out to existence, because I only want to talk about something that I know. Okay, I don't want to talk about something that I don't know. And not to say that me reading a Bible verse and talking about it isn't something that I don't know, right? But I want to learn it more, so that's why I'm investing time into it. And a Bible verse, no matter what, I might not understand it, but me reading it and putting it out there is better than not doing it at all. Okay, for the quote of the day, let's dig a little bit. I want to talk about this one. Okay, pros operate from commitment, amateurs operate from feelers. Feelers are people that I think about Outwitting the Devil, how it talks about drifters and thinkers. The drifters are the ones that would prefer someone else to do the thinking for them, and then the drifters, since they prefer someone else to do the thinking for them, they're not strong enough mentally to think for themselves. So it's like the wind pushing leaves. The wind pushes the leaf wherever the wind goes, right? And the wind, it's not leading it in any direction, but I view the wind as the devil, essentially. And if you don't take control of your life, you're going to go down a road of temptation. And if you don't strive to go towards the discomfort of stepping out of your comfort zone and going doing the things that you know that are going to be beneficial for your life, the devil is just going to be the wind and is going to blow you down a bad path. Um, and the quote was, pros operate from commitment, amateurs operate from feelers. Okay, and the feelers, right? Um, Amateurs basically are the feelers. So the amateurs are the ones that don't really understand that discipline has to take over during every single situation, every single day of your life. Because it doesn't matter whether or not I feel like making this video or not. I will make this video every single day to build my discipline. Um, and it does not matter whether or not I feel like doing it or not. I'm pretty sure I just said that. And pros operate from commitment. I have a commitment and a non-negotiable with myself that every day I will come on here and I will make a video, a Journey to Being Profitable video. Um, it's built discipline in myself, and it's built commitment, and it's also built trust with myself, most importantly. Trust that whenever I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And that's more important to me than everything else, because if you build trust with yourself, right, and you tell someone that you're going to do something, being a man of your word is one of the most important things, in my opinion, um, in life. Pros operate from commitment. Anyone that's wealthy, I guarantee you that they had to commit themselves to something. People um, that became wealthy from the lottery or something, most of them, they end up just losing the money anyways, because they have not learned the skill of making money. And anyone that has not earned their wealth, they're just going to lose it immediately, right? But some people are smart. Some people are smart. When it comes to winning the lottery, but most people aren't, because they're obsessing over materialistic things. Pros operate from commitment. The pros and the people that are good at anything that has built a skill or built value within themselves, they've had to commit to themselves every single day. Waking up early, most likely. Going to the gym every single day if they have a good physical appearance. If they're wise, I guarantee you that they probably read every day, and they strive to learn and obtain knowledge, or go after something. I don't know the word for that, but going after the knowledge and the wisdom every single day with reading and constantly putting that information in your brain. Yeah, but anyone that is good at anything, they most likely committed themselves to it. So for the segment of whether of me just talking about whatever in this video, I feel like I did not do enough today. Like, it is 9:30 a.m. No, 9:30 p.m. and I'm going to be waking up at 2:45 tomorrow morning, and I think that's about 6 hours of sleep if I go to sleep right now. 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30. Yeah. No, that's 5 hours of sleep, and I'm completely fine with that. And because I got plenty of sleep last night, because I still slept in. I don't have any recollection of me waking up to turn off my alarm or anything. I just woke up at like 11 p.m., right? And I might have, like, before in the past, I might have gotten unmotivated and gotten off the right journey or the right path that I know I should be on just by waking up late in the day. But I just realized that I've built my habits in so well, and every single day that I'm not giving into any of my temptations, I'm creating the distance from my old self to my new self, and I'm just like, the 1 day was here, 2 days was here, 3 days was here, 10 days was here, 20 days was here, 30 days was here. But the thing is, I want to be years away from my old self. So my standard of this guy here, Willie here, will only be here. This will be Willie's standard for his day, right? Even at his worst day. So it's still light years away from old Willie. And even though I only had less time, I still did a, a, a good amount within my time. I accomplished new tasks, and I'm very pleased with today. And I know that it's happening to me. No, I know that's happening for me, and it's not happening to me. And I'm just going to feel even more grateful tomorrow to be able to wake up at 2:45 and to be able to trade. I was not able to take a trade yesterday. It's good to take a little break from that, since I had my first loss on Tuesday. Today's Wednesday, right? I had a little break, and now I get to wake up. I get to have 8 to 10 more hours in my day than I had today. So that's a beautiful thing. I'm able to give that time to others. I'm able to give that time to learning. I'm able to give that time to more of my physical appearance, and I'm truly blessed, and I get to build that mentality and that discipline. But yeah, I feel like I have not done enough today, as much as I should, and that is because I have not been up the usual amount of time. But I'm still pleased, and I know that I need to go get some sleep. what else do I want to talk about? If anything is happening that is negative in your life, right? And you don't understand why it is happening to you, or why it's happening in your life, just understand that I always say this to myself to myself whenever that situation happens in my life. I always say that it's happening for you, it's not happening to you, right? And it's just it's a beautiful thing to say to yourself, because it automatically takes you out of that negative mindset, and then you start to open up doors of gratitude for one, and like thank God that I have this opportunity to go through this challenge or this negative state of mind to turn it to a positive state, and then to find out why, right, in a positive mindset, why this challenge or this incident or this negative situation benefited me. And to be completely honest with you, there's so many times in my life where that's happened to me. I had an old phone. I'll just be completely honest with you if you're watching this video. I had this old phone. I'll get it. That that the screen messed up on. Oh, it's completely dead. But this screen, it had a crack up here, a crack up here, and it leaked ink all throughout here, okay? And I could only see 50 to 60% of this screen. And I used this phone for about 3 to 5 months, right? And I always said, it's happening. When I thought about, like, oh, it's so annoying, I couldn't touch the top part of the screen, I couldn't like remove ads, I'd have to close the app, and then I always said to myself, it's happening for me, not to me. But it's like, this is something I use on a regular basis. I understand, you understand how much you use your phone. So and it was also black and white. The screen was black and white at all times for about 3 to 5 months. And then I get this phone, right? It's a brand new phone. It's beautiful, and I'm extremely grateful for it. And every day I think about like how nice it is. But the thing is, I try my best to keep this in black and white, right? Because it gives you too much dopamine at times whenever you are seeing the color, and it's just popping out more, and it catches your attention more. And whenever I first got this phone, right, I went on Instagram because I had been on Instagram and able to see everything and click on everything that I wanted to on Instagram originally. And then I go on Instagram, and then boom, I get hooked into the algorithm of scrolling for about an hour to 2 hours, and then I get put into a low frequency state, and I give in to one of the biggest temptations and one of the biggest problems that I deal with in my life. And for the past two to 3 months, I've been doing extremely well at it. But for the past ever since I was 12 years old, and I'm 21 now, for the past 9 years, I've had this problem and this addiction of porn. But I got this phone, and then I got into a low frequency state, and the colors were so vibrant where I gave into it. And that was where I learned that how my previous phone that was broken was it was all happening for me, and it wasn't happening to me. So I try my best to stay off of Instagram. I try my best to not give in to low frequency, and to only watch things that are giving me value and helping me give me fulfillment, and me being productive, something that I'm learning from, something that's giving me value. And I try my best to keep it in black and white. But it was it was a learning experience, and every time something is happening that's negative, it's a learning experience, and it's happening for you, and it's not happening to you. But yeah, I wish I could just stay on here and keep talking, but I don't want to talk for too long. I appreciate you for watching, and you have a blessed day, and God loves you.